Hi Capricorn, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is your weekly reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles can be reversing between energies. And with this said, let's move forward. As I always say, around no daycare. This is entirely general, so feel free to take whatever works or doesn't for you, Capricorn. So let's see. I also want to invite you guys to follow me on Spotify. I do weekly podcasts in English and Spanish about spiritual topics and more. The description box below is going to be always a place to look at the links for all platforms, as well as the bio here on YouTube, as you can find the links as well. So we got the Six of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor in reverse, the Prince of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Cups, Queen of Discs, which is the Queen of Pentacles, in the Prince of Swords in the reverse. At the bottom we got the Love card, which is the Two of Cups. So we got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Very focused on Aries. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very strong Capricorn and Virgo. And the same energies in Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy as well. A little bit of everything. So there is a victory or some sort of situation that's been going on for long. It feels like a long race, like a long run. And it feels like it's never ending. And it's like you're working on your personal gain, or you're working on the connection or the situation, but it feels always like never ending. Now they're talking about you maybe being overwhelmed and feeling like too much and things always changing, that you feel like you have to adjust. They're saying to, again, recollect yourself and maybe perhaps work on getting a therapist. It seems right here that you need someone to help you vent and redirect yourself in any way, shape, or form. It's talking about the Emperor in the reverse, Aries energy. Somebody that you could be with or you want to be with, who they don't pull the weight. Okay? And I do feel like even after therapy, if you guys get couples counseling, it's not going to work, because keep in mind that therapy is not just going, it's just putting the effort, listening to what needs to be said, and also put the work into it. And I still see a person who's very stubborn, have very strong temper and quick reactions. I do see right here that the happiness you seek is unfortunately elsewhere. It's not where you want it to be. Now, this is a double sword way to say it, because two things is, you're not obligated to leave this individual, even if you are not the happiest you ever been. But the happiest you want to be, or the happiness you want, is just not gonna come with this person. So it's not about choosing, it's about being aware of where you're sitting and when you're with, and when you are and who you're with. You can indeed find the happiness that you have dreamed since you were a little girl, little boy. It's just not going to be with this person. The same way you're not obligated to leave this person, because if you don't want to, again, I'm not going to force you. I don't do that kind of BS, you know. But just, you need to be aware of how things are painting here. It does seem right here that you have the power, or where to go and how to go about it. I do see that this person that you're with does hide things from you. They do hide things from you in their computer or their personal phone or something like that. They're pretty good at hiding stuff. But every time somebody is hiding, they always make a mistake. So it's just about time before you find out more. But in between you and that person, there's no love. Love cards in reverse. There's not really love. Is comfort, is you're used to each other. There could be other connections, other sources or third parties like kids, property, stuff like that, you know. But love, you know, and they know it's not there. Energetically, you have outgrown the connection, and they have outgrown the connection as well. You want to make it work because you don't want to feel like you have wasted such and such many years in your life with this person, but it's just not going to go anywhere. anywhere different, anywhere new. They're telling you right here, after making the strongest decisions and sacrifices, after the storm, there is the rainbow, and your success and your happiness, all of it comes to you immediately. It's like a little sunshine or a ray of sunshine through the window or through the clouds, and you can see it, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is a sign. You could have a new beginning with somebody else, somebody who is into music. They could actually be a singer for a job, or they could be a singer as a hobby. But somebody who seems to be more attractive, nicer, as well as, I don't know, it's worth investing in a way, shape, or form. But you need to work on the love situation here, into what do you want, what do you expect, and all of this. I do see like this could be two people at the same time, and you dealing with all of it. You need to be honest with yourself the same way you need to be honest with the situation and see what do you want. It's not what do you think you should do, meaning like don't ask somebody else what do they think you should do. You are the goddess of your own path, and at this point the only person who knows what they want should be you. And if you don't know, you need to work your way up to find that answer, because nobody could tell you what you want, you know. Chariot, Cancer energy, and Two of Swords. It says right here that whatever decision you make, you need to be determined. You can't just change your mind every 5 minutes, or after making that important decision just change your mind, because you'll be playing a dangerous game that most likely you're going to lose. And at this point is not fighting each other, is finding a resolution. I do see two people wanting to be with you, or at least you be interested in two different people, and at this point you need to make a decision, otherwise you're going to lose them both. If you are seducing somebody or feel seduced by somebody while you are in a situationship, you need to again clear out your head and make the right decisions, because like I said before, you're going to regret it. The abundance you think you could have, like, oh, I have 3 people, 2 people, you're not. You're going to lose, and you're going to end up like the villain, okay? Even if you're not, you're going to end up looking and in a way being like the villain. And the Empress do not chase, she attracts, but she also is on the mindset that she knows what she wants and who she wants, and she is committed to that decision. She don't play games. So at this point, I cannot say that you're in the Empress energy. You are still not in the Divine Feminine energy, because you don't know what you want. And this is the opposite of being the Divine Feminine energy. The Divine Feminine energy knows who she wants, what she wants, and how she wants it, and you need to work on figure that out. And nobody can tell you and point out. What people could tell you, or even tarot readers could tell you, is where is things missing, picking up some sources and some parts and pointing it out for you to look at it and say, do I want this or not, you know? But there's a lot of toxicity, negative energies. This could be also a representation of addiction with Capricorn energy. A situation of like, I'm tired, I'm used to this. So I do feel like there's a lot of like holding you back. There's something holding you back that you can't, or that you feel that you can't move forward. I do see with the 4 of Cups in the reverse, you're not really happy. I do see that there's a situation that's making you unhappy, a current situation that's making you unhappy. And the thing is, like, you know exactly what you deserve, and you know exactly what you want. In love, you know that. And perhaps you feel that you're, let's say, lowering your standards for somebody, but you feel like you just don't know how to change that. And I feel like you do know. You're just afraid of the consequences that comes from it. There's no really good news for you, because at this point we are on this, I would say like black hole or like Bermuda Triangle, into where it's like on an abyss pretty much, because it's like with the Princess of Disc, it's like you need to do kindergarten steps We need to do things correctly. We need to start from the beginning. You need to do things correctly. You can't just jump, because everybody that jumps and skips often makes mistakes, and then eventually you go back to the kindergarten class. So at this point, you need to work things out. There's no really good news because you're not really available. You're not opening your cup. There's something holding you back. This could be somebody that you haven't worked on, somebody that you haven't let go, and then you want to jump into a new relationship. So there's a big blockage here in your energy that doesn't let you move forward. And I'm not saying it's your fault, but it is your responsibility to pick on those pieces and work things out to figure out what to do to get out of the situation. This is a possible lover here with Gemini energy that you could be happy with, that you could have a relationship with, that you can even end up married if that's what you want to do. But before all of this, you need to work on all of these things. You're not available for this, and if you don't work on this and you don't find out what you want and you don't let go from what no longer serves you, you're gonna be stuck in the same situation you have been for a long time, and then you're going to watch the person you could want and could be happy with walk away from your life and be happy elsewhere, because you're not the only soulmate. Every soulmate has another soulmate, because we all have lived many lives, and we often have a time to make things work. Otherwise, you're gonna have a miss opportunity. And I do know that people but it means that they will come back. They could come back, but they may come back as a friend. They may come back not available. They might come back not interested. So they may come back in your life and you may see them, but they may not be in the same position you had them once, and you could live in regret. So at this point, this is a warning, a wake-up call, calling up to you for your focus and attention before the storm hits you like a freaking rock, and then you don't know how to get up. So this could perhaps hasn't happened, perhaps it's happening, but it's not in I like say alarming scale. But it's your job to pick up and make decisions, because things are happening in a very, very fast paced. There's no interference, okay? In the reverse, 8 of Swords, there's no interference. You have the key. You have the key. In the Justice here, balance, the truth, things being settled depends on you. The universe is calling for you to take the step to find the balance. Your life needs balance, your life needs justice, your life needs clarity, your life needs truth, and all of that depends on you. And the Justice card is a straight up yes or no answer, no maybe. So that's why you need to be on your tunnel vision. You need to be grounded, because what's coming for you is going to require for you to say yes or no. It's like you're going to be the judge and the jury of the situation. So this is again a wake-up call, a warning, a heads up. You can call it in any way, shape, or form that you want, but at this point they're telling you, hey, we're telling you this. Don't say that we didn't warn you. Take your leap of faith or make decisions correctly, because otherwise you're going to regret it. That's pretty much what they're saying. So let me see any initials of the situation. Let's see who is the person you could be involved with or so. Keep in mind that this could be the first, last, middle, or even a nickname, okay? So this is K as in KFC, N as in Nina, L as in Leo, H as in Hamburger, D as in Diego, W as in William, O as in Oscar, C as in Cat, A as in Apple. Again, this could be the first, last, middle, or even a nickname. And even if their last names or so did not pop, keep in mind that this is just a channeling situation that the strongest energies are going to pick up. But if the situation that I just told you makes sense in a way, shape, or form, keep in mind that don't disregard it. Otherwise, again, told you so if you did, okay? If you found this video and if it makes sense in a way, shape, or form, okay? Again, not for everybody, because again, personal readings are the only ones that are meant for the specific individual. But if it did make sense in a way, shape, or form, don't disregard it, okay? Okay, we're gonna go with this card. This is gonna be a postcard from the spirit to you. So it says, "Dearest you." Isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later. When you are really ready, you thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity we want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places, or infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest self and fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. So this is the end of the reading, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. I am on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Spotify, Twitch, Facebook, and I also offer personal readings. Description box below for all the links, and you can only book online for readings with me, okay, with my official and only site. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Love you guys so much.